Alrighty, nice and quick project done right away. Oh yeah, welcome back to MagicSMP guys. We're here, things are cool, we just did a building, I pressed the wrong button, things are normal. So this is the Voodoo room, the enchantment station. We got a lot of things in here, very simple, level 30 enchants right here. Very tiny little hut, it's kind of cute, you know, compared to everything else. Nice little small build right here, good way to get things started. Now I don't think a lot has happened since I last showed you everything. We've basically given up on that thing. I think we've learned about that. We've learned our lesson. Don't try redstone projects. We're also linked up to the nether. I don't know if I've talked about that. We are gonna start a nether hub very soon. I might do that on stream sometime. Who knows? But today I have a project. It's a very big project for us. It's gonna be sort of a gateway into a bunch of new projects that we can get done, so I'm very excited for it. There's a trapdoor here. That must have been me, right? I'm the only one around here. I've been smelting some iron. Let's check on that. And we're gonna need some hoppers. There we go. 7 hoppers. What we're gonna use those for, you'll see in a second. We're just gonna wait for this iron to finish, and then we'll head over to the project. It's gonna be great. Just down here. We're almost there, gang. Alright, just around this corner. Oh yeah, look at this. Double skeleton spawner. So I've already gotten this all set up. We got the wire streams in place. What's gonna happen is, because there's double, I figured probably need more space. So we're just gonna slide them along here and just drop them straight down. I'm not gonna do any like lift chambers or anything. We're just gonna have to smack them like 3 times. It's gonna be fine. My job today is to decorate this area in here, because we're gonna need it. So I need to switch out these blocks for hoppers and probably have some storage wrapped around on this side. Lot to do. Oh god. But this is pretty cool, isn't it? Look at this. There were a bunch of skeletons behind this wall. I think they were spawning a lot. Oh, I dug the wrong block. Where were they? They were like over here? Nope. Okay, so I do have some resources on me. I've got some red wool andesite, which I think we're gonna convert to smooth andesite. Then I got some spruce, got my stone cutter. Then I don't know how we're gonna incorporate the red wool, but we will. So let's just get started, I guess. Alright, got everything dug out, and you know what? I was thinking about this. This kind of looks like a furnace sort of thing, so maybe I try to include some of that. Maybe like do more stone on this side and then transition to wood as we get back. I don't know, could be something to think about, but I need to remember to actually place the hoppers back here. And I was trying to think about how big this room needed to be in order for the chests to work, and I think they're gonna have to go on this wall, and I made it 7 wide so that it'll fit here and we can still comfortably walk up to this. The chest will have to be at like our foot level, but I'm sure it's fine. So let's see, the hoppers are here, so they'll run around along this level. It wouldn't actually be too bad, I don't think. No, it'd have to be 1 lower, wouldn't it? Yeah. The heck? You seeing this? It's delayed. There we go. We'll just see how everything plays out. I'm sure it'll work out. We don't have to be too worried about it. We could also drop this down some more. Like this, it doesn't have to be at this level. A little more digging, and I'll also start decorating in this next clip. Get hyped. Okay, we already had 3 separate time lapses. It's probably gonna be the last one. I'm so sorry. So the room's coming together now. I'm really liking how we incorporated the red wool. I think we're gonna have enough. Like, we only have 27 left, but I think that's gonna be more than enough to get this room done. So you can kind of see the pattern I'm going for. I just kind of went with this 1 chest here for now until I figure out a more dedicated storage system. We won't be using this too much early on, I don't think. We might need to put some red carpets over this. I think I could do that now. Yeah, there we go. Look at that. Look how cool that looks. You can see I also tried to keep that sort of furnace looking thing right there. And then there's also some spruce wood in the top. We're gonna slope that down here. The portal's gonna go right here. We're not gonna do anything more with this room. It's just gonna be this alone. We're not doing another subway. That hurt. So I'm just gonna wrap this room up, get the portal in place, and then I'm gonna show you the nether hub, and we might start working on that as well. Okay, so we finished this room. Look at it go. Look how pretty it is. I love how we incorporated the red. It's so connected. So I'm just gonna walk you around. Big portal in the back here. I really like it. We got some red wool behind it, just to add a little bit more red to this room. I've still got the workstation stuff, and there's still a lot of materials in here, so we'll have to clean this up at some point. Look at that, 33 coal. So good. Storage system I dropped down below. I kind of took inspiration from Grian's mansion. Now he had like the villagers in this middle section, and then he had walkways on the other side, so I kind of did something with that. I thought it looked pretty nice, so we're doing that. We still need some more hoppers down here, and I'm not too worried about how the storage was set before with them sitting across, because hoppers always send down before across, so they should stay in their same rows. And that can also help if any of these systems get locked up, like you'll always send it over. And then we've got our furnace of skeletons here. They come in a lot faster than they did last season, so I'm pretty happy with that. And then you can either kill them from the front, but I think the front's gonna be more for show. It's more beneficial to go from the side, because they're all lined up anyway. And then some of the guys at the back, they can actually see you. They have a sight line on you, so they'll start shooting. So I really only have to stand here for like a second, then they start shooting each other, and then they kind of work this out themselves. They also have a habit of like sprinting back and forth, which I just think is so funny. So yeah, this is kind of an automatic farm if you're constantly just standing over there. Like you can AFK over here and just have them kill each other. And also this works because they would only shoot you once, and then they'd run up to this block, and then they would no longer have a sightline on you. So it all works out. And this thing's actually really efficient, so we've gotten a lot of bones already. Like, this is crazy. And then I'm not too worried about the arrows or the bows stacking up. I can just put them together, like craft them together like this, so then we have full bows, full durability. And then if we get too many, I can just like set up a system to discard them, like in one of these. Just throw them into lava or something, who knows. Now this room is done, but the nether isn't quite done. Like, I haven't even started it done. We're probably gonna skip out on that for now, because there is a project back in the founding city that I want to get done, and it's just gonna make things so much better. So let's go do that now. Okay, so I don't know if I've shown this off since I changed it, but I actually made the floor sandstone, and I did this for a very good reason. So a wandering villager came by the other day, and let's see if I can find it. Yeah, they gave me this, a sandstone mini block. Now, Wakeful Brick, I don't know if he's on right now. He taught me a cool thing that you can do. So, using dyes, we have this, what's it called? We have a plugin installed for mob heads, and so we can sort of change and orient the mob head how we want. Wakeful actually used it to kind of go through his floor. He had a ladder under it, and you could just drop through, and it was sort of like a hidden basement. It looked very clean. So we're gonna do that right now. So I'm gonna have to get rid of my chair. This is so sad. We'll find a new home for my chair. And obviously I need to do this because these chests are getting out of control. Like, oh my god, look at all this. We need to sort this out. Alright, I'm gonna gather up all these dyes, and then I'll be back once I do. Okay, I think I got all the dyes I need. Let's get those mini blocks again. Here, we just need one. So let's get out our mini block. Let's just put them here. Alright, that's the sandstone mini block. So, black dye is supposed to make it bigger. Yeah, that's bigger. Now, what red says is it rotates it flat. So, does that mean it'll line up? It did! Look at... oh, wow, okay. Then pink and purple is supposed to move it up and down. Matthew didn't exactly know. Purple is down, alright. This better work. I mean, that's pretty cool, isn't it? Look at that. Like, I can just stand here. Now I am in the floor. Somebody help. Okay, I dug out a nice little room at the bottom, but let's decorate this area. Let's make it look pretty. Okay, so this room is starting to transform quite a lot. So we've kind of kept the same style as above, up here, cobble wall, sandstone floor. We do have a jungle ceiling there, and I went for more of a pattern right here, so I think this looks nice for what it is. And look, it's kind of like a face. Look at that grin. Looks like a cat. So we're gonna have chests on either side of the wall here, kind of like this. It's gonna be 3 high. I just didn't have another double chest to put up there for right now. My plan, I think, is to have this left side be sort of tower storage. So we're gonna have like all the stuff we're gonna have a lot of eventually. So like cobble and stone, like all stone procs here, all the dirt and like grass and all that. Sand, maybe. Sand could be a good one. And then a 4th item, maybe like all the nether stuff. And then over here we can have more specified storage, like mob drops, food, that kind of stuff that we won't have as much of, if that makes sense. Now comes the time when I have to sort through all this stuff and then somehow get it down here. It's gonna be great. I've cleared out a bunch of the chests. We've still got these two, just in case we need to like run into the house, dump some things away, and then come back. But the real magic is down here. We've got a bunch more chests. Everything's labeled. It's so beautiful. I love it. There we go. Now you can just walk in here. Oh, I'm going down. So the last project I think I'm going to do for this episode is the Nether Hub. We need to get that done, get it all sorted, because there are quite a few projects we have going on right now, and the Nether is obviously going to be the fastest way for us to get between them. So let's jump in there and just kind of see what's going on already. So yeah, not much. So what we're going to have to do is we're going to have to clear out a bunch of this area. This is the founding portal right here. There is the skeleton farm that we just built, that's right there. And then this right here is not lit yet, but it is the all mob farm, I believe, that A-Wolf built, so that's pretty cool. We'll have to link that up as well. So what I'm going to do is clear out this area and maybe finish off the first room right here, and then we can work on the hallways together. Yeah, that sounds like a plan. So I'll do this and then check in when I'm done. So funny story, I finished the whole thing. But you're not allowed to get mad because I worked really hard on it, okay? So, well, let's just take a look around here. This is the main room. This is the founding portal right there, founding city. So this is the entrance right here. This is how you get to the other cities. That's a guy right there. Get inside. So we went with this design right here. We've got some spruce half slabs, some stone brick half slabs, and red wool. Now this is all lower half slabs to try to minimize the mob spawning. I don't know if that works, because I've seen a lot of hoglins spawning here, and I think they might be spawning on these platforms. Which makes me really sad, because I thought them being lit up like this would, you know, help, but it doesn't. And yeah, it's basically that themed the whole hallway we've got along here, and it just keeps going. And then we've got our portals linked up and labeled appropriately with a sign and an item frame. Look at that. 2 for 1. Now we have seriously run out of time for this episode. What are we at, like 13 minutes now, something like that? Let me know if I guessed it right. I probably did. But it's been fun. There's really been no theme to this episode whatsoever. We just kind of did whatever we felt like doing. And you know what? We got a lot of things done. So it's fine. But anyways, that's going to do it for this episode. Hope to see you in the next one. Take care. Goodbye.